Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Howdy, kids? I'm Q, the Costa Rican coach, as you can see, of the Chicago Dragapults. How y'all doing? What's going on? We're here in the motherfucking GBA, brothers. We made it. It's the Global Battle Association. Mewtwo on the logo, you know what I'm saying? We're here, dude. We're here. We have our draft analysis. We drafted a team. It was a weird kind of draft. I'm going to just say it. It's an auction draft. You guys want to know more about that? Go check out the live stream VOD of it's on the GBA YouTube channel. Basically, we were auctioning. Instead of the first 5 rounds where you have like an order of which you pick, you just had an order of which you put them on up. And if someone outbid you, you didn't have that mon. It was kind of wild. It was very fun. We were just in a call with a bunch of the homies, just like, you know, hanging out, you know, messing around. It was a good time. It was a really good time. But with that being said, we are going to get into what we drafted, guys. But if you're new to the channel, you're just coming over from the GBA, or if you just somehow found me randomly, you know, subscribe down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. Hello? What's your favorite mon? After the video's over, of course. What's your favorite mon on the team? Who do you think's going to be the kill leader? Yada, yada, yada. I'll say this again at the end, so don't worry. But regardless, y'all already know what the fuck it is, man. We are the Chicago Dragapults. I'm gonna reveal the first 6 Pokemon because I don't have a slide of them individually. I'm not gonna get into it, but basically I don't have a slide of them individually. Let's just get into what we got. Boom. Let's dissect it here, okay, guys? Let's dissect it here. I know you see the homie. I know, not Iron Hands. We're not talking about him. I know you see the homie with our first pick of the homie Dragapult. So basically, I was like pick number 3 or 4. I was really close, something like that, right? But like I said, it was an auction draft, so we didn't get to outright choose them on. We just got to put one up. So I didn't even put a poll. My idea was like, I'm gonna put up some good mons that people might want to spend a lot of points on to like maybe lower the opportunity of coaches to be able to outbid me against Dragapult. And you know what? It kind of worked, but didn't. I think it got put up I think it got put up at number 5. I'm pretty sure the 5th person picking put up poll to auction, and man, I'll say I spent $300 on this motherfucker. So basically, we had a budget of 500 points, you know, dollars, quote Poke dollars, whatever you want to call it. We had a budget of $500, not real dollars, guys. It's made imaginary. It's Pokemon. It's fake money. It's imaginary. Okay, calm down. We had 500 Poke dollars to get 5 picks. We had to spend. You didn't have to spend all of it, but you had to get 5 picks with the money you had available to you. We spent 300 of our 500 on the homie poll. And I know what you're thinking. Holy shit, bro. That's over half of your budget. Why would you do that? A lot of people said the same thing. But look at the Pokemon we got to help my homie, bro. We got Iron Moth for 25 points. We got Scizor for 100, Enam T for 50, and then a Hippo is kind of the odd man out for 25. Hear me out, guys. It was towards the end of the 5-round picks, which then after that, it just became a normal snake draft. I'm all over the place, guys, but hopefully you're keeping up and you're listening and you're absorbing the information I'm giving to you. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Hippo was the best thing left on the board. I guess I could have got Breloom. That was like not, but everything else was just, I didn't like everything else. It was like Dondozo, Wo-Chan, Toxapex. I didn't want none of that. Sure, are they good team members? Yeah, I didn't want it. But, so I ended up taking Hippo. I was like, whatever, ground type. Maybe I'll get a Sand Sweeper later in the draft. Spoilers, I did not. But, it's a good Pokemon. It's a good ground type, pretty bulky. But yeah, now that you heard all the formalities, all right, let's get into, y'all already know about the homie Dragapult, man. Specs Ham Sandwich is the best ham sandwich. My man drops Dracos. He drops Shadow Balls. He dances. He sub DDs. He sweeps you with Banded Phantom Force. It's just an all-around great Pokemon. Good team member. Good team player. Good star player. You know what I'm saying? And he only gets better when you add an Iron Moth in the mix. It's kind of crazy that we got Iron Moth for 25. And not a whole lot of people were talking about it. It was raw. It was wild. I was like, sure, I'm just gonna put him up. And the funny thing is, they did like coach interviews after every round. And after the first, it was after like the first 1 or 2 rounds, Iron Moth wasn't selected yet, even though it was my second choice. It was my second picked mon. There was like, I don't think it was like, I put it up sometime like maybe 3rd or 4th round or whatever. But regardless, during the interview, I was all like, man, there's a lot of good Pokemon going, yada yada yada. Somebody, it wasn't even hinted at me. I was like, somebody's gonna get Iron Moth at 25 points, and everyone's gonna be like, damn, how did we let this happen? And I was like, I just put it up at my turn because I was like, oh, surely someone can spend more points on this Iron Moth. And I was just like, yeah, I'll just make somebody spend a lot more points. And then no one bid on it. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just get it for 25. That's great too. Scizor is also really nice. You know what I'm saying? U-turn, Bullet Punch, Bandit, all that good stuff. Doesn't get Roost anymore, but still gets Defog. Not too bad. Gets SD, can sweep type shit. Gets Trailblaze, the new move. Kind of nice, kind of nice. And then we wanted ENMT to complete the, Fairy Dragon Steel Core. Not that that's, anything necessary to have in a draft. But it is still fun. I've never used the NMT. I've saw the homie JV use it a few times, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to rock with it and try it out. And then, like I said before, last but not least, the young Hippo. Hippo does have some type of synergy with Enam, because Enam gets the only ability it gets is Overcoat. So that is a little bit of type synergy, and nothing crazy. But then, for the first pick in the actual Snake draft that most draft leagues are accustomed to, we took the homie Iron Hands, fighting Electric type. I really wanted to grab the homie Iron Hands. I wanted another Futuremon. Also, ever since Gen 9 started, I wanted to pair Dragapult plus Iron Hands together, and this is my chance. This is my opportunity. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. It was like the best B available. I was like, sure, why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's just get her done, dude. It's a great Pokemon. It gets Belly Drum, gets Swords Dance, Thunder Punch, Close Combat, Drain Punch, Fake Out is its only priority. Why it doesn't get Bullet Punch, I'll never know. Game Freak, hello, brother. Then up next, we took Serena. I'm sick and tired of not having a quote-unquote good spinner. So now, we got a decent spinner. Scizor is the other Housing Control with Defog. This is our only spinner on the team. Spoilers for the rest of the mons we end up picking. But yeah, just, Mono Grass type, not too bad. Pretty solid speed tier. Seen it been used defensively, you know what I'm saying? Hits really hard with Power Whip and High Jump Kick and yada, yada, yada. My voice almost gave out. It's a good Pokemon. Gets U-turn, another pivoter. You know how much we love pivoting on this channel. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So after that, I was like, you know what I want? This is a Pokemon that I've seen mess some teams up. And it's a sleeper because it's a D. And I'm talking about the homie Ursaring. This mon is amazing, bro. It gets access to Eviolite now. Ursaluna is a Pokemon that exists. This man has Eviolite, which actually gives it pretty good bulk. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. One of the most popular sets being ran is like Rest Talk, Body Slam, plus whatever other coverage move you want. Shadow Claw, Earthquake, something. Even just 2 normal type moves if you're feeling frisky. Maybe even Swords Dance if you want to just be mono Body Slam. Did I say Body Press earlier? I meant Slam. But yeah, also gets Facade. Just a good Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to try it out. Also pretty good Terra type. Terra Captain Mon that we did not captain this one. Spoilers, will reveal that at the end, even though there's not a graphic for it. Up next, we took the homie Mesprit. So, you know what I'm saying? I have this in the WPF. I feel like I haven't really utilized it to its full potential. It gets access to screens. It gets access to that new godforsaken move, Mystical Power, which, if I'm running it, you're gonna be missing for whatever reason. I've literally, in the WPF, at the time of recording this, I've literally only landed 2 or 3 out of my 6 Mystical Powers that I clicked. So, that's all I'm saying. Maybe we'll just run Psychic. Fuck a Mystical Power. But yeah, another U-turner. Gets really good coverage moves with T-Bolt, Ice Beam, Fire Punch, not Flamethrower. Azo, please, help your sister out. But yeah, good Pokemon. A base 80 across the board, I think, besides HP? Something like that. But yeah, it's a budget Mew, but without, all the moves that Mew gets. But it's a pretty good Pokemon. I thought, I want to give it another shot. I feel like I just didn't really give it a big chance in the WPF. That is still going on, by the way. But I think there's about, at the time of recording this, is like 2 or 3 games left. So I don't know if I'll get the opportunity. So I wanted to try it again in a different league. And then up next, I wanted a Rotom. This one was down there in the D tier, I believe. One of the cheaper Rotoms. So I was like, sure, I don't really want to, obviously I wanted Rotom Wash, but hey, that went very quickly once the Snake draft started. So I was like, yeah, let's just rock out with Rotom Frost. Looks pretty nice. Could also be another potential Terra Captain Mon. Spoilers, it's not on this team, but it could have been pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Could have been pretty cool. But yeah, it gives Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Blizzard spam if you can land that. And, you spam T-Wave, spam Will-O-Wisp. You can trick your Scarf or Specs or whatever the hell, Sticky Barb if you're being fancy. Good Pokemon. I look very much looking forward to actually being able to utilize Rotom Frost, because a lot of people think it's really bad, and it kind of is, but it's also not that bad. And then last but not least, to round out the team, I said, you know what I want? a Pokemon I've never tried before, which is a very strong theme for this team, minus the first 3 picks. So we ended up taking the homie Water Tauros. I had a very tough decision to make. I was like, do I go without a water type or do I go without a dark type? So it was either this, Umbreon, or Zoroark. And now a lot of you might be thinking, Umbreon, you should have grabbed that. That added really good bulk to your team. I don't like Umbreon, bro. It's a good Pokemon. I'll admit it. I'm healthy enough to admit Umbreon's a good mon. Not for me, though. So yeah, we ended up going Water Tauros. Gives us a base 100 speed tier that we did not have beforehand. I'm looking over the team. Nope, no base 100. It's just Tauros. So yeah, gave us base 100 to, you know, pressure the other base 100s to run Jolly instead of Adamant and stuff like that. But yeah, just, you know, nice water resist of sorts. Just good Tauros. It can run Havoc with like bulk up Trailblaze sets. It can just be super bulky and run bulk up Citrus Berry, Cudchew type shenanigans. Like, it looks like a pretty fun Pokemon, and I really wanted to try it out. Double Fighting Core to be able to potentially weaken those Fairy types for Dragapult to be able to just spam Draco, and you know, just look really strong. So yeah, this is the team, man. This is a bit of a scuffed draft analysis. I'm kind of spoilers, a little bit of fourth wall breaking. We're doing this last minute. Your boy has been hella busy, and I do apologize. This could have been a little bit better, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed. We ended up captaining the homie Iron Moth. So there was like a set number of points you had for your Terramons. Basically, it was either you could do 1S or an A and a C or a D or something like that, or 2 Bs, or it was you can only maximize a maximum number of 2 Mons could be Terra capped, but the S's, if you chose S, that was all your points. If you chose A, I think you could only do D or C, and then if you did B, obviously you could do C or D as well, or 2 Bs, something along those lines. But regardless, that's enough math. You guys don't want to hear about math. You guys want to hear about when the battles are going live. Monday, be there or be square. Up until the PPL's over, then we'll be transitioning over to Sundays. You know what I'm saying? So like that should, you know, this league did start up a little sooner than your boy would have liked, not gonna lie. Kind of in a lot of leagues right now. Hopefully some of those end quickly, so I can spend some more time on this. But yeah, man, if you guys are hyped to see some GBA Pokemon battles, it's great. I didn't even talk about how crazy it is to be in the GBA. I used to watch this when I was younger. How much younger? I don't remember. I was definitely in high school when I saw Shady Penguin. Did I say Penguin Super? Shady Penguin. When I saw the homie Shady playing battles in the GBA, that was like my first exposure to Draft League. So now we're coming around full circle and we're in the league. It's kind of crazy. It's at first I was like, oh my god, you know, fanboy moment, but then after a while it just felt, you know, it just felt right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it just feels normal. Just feels like normal. Like I've been here before type shit, even though I kind of haven't, you know, I kind of really haven't. But yeah, man, if you guys are hyped, let me know in the comment section down below. What mon do you think is going to be the kill leader? Who you most eager to see me use? We all know that Dragapult's great on this channel, you know what I'm saying? We used Iron Moth in the PPL, but now it's a Terra Captain. Another thing is, depending on how like week 1 and 2 does go, I may or may not end up changing the Terra Captains, because while Iron Moth's a really good Terra Captain, I'm low-key regretting, after I made that decision, I'm low-key regretting not being able to terrestrialize Enam and like Rotom or something. You know what I'm saying? That would probably be the other duo I would do. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of that, as well as everything I already said prior. If you guys are hyped, let me know in the comment. Can I stop talking about the comment section? Like I said, this was the other draft, like the past couple, 3 drafted, 2, 3, the past maybe 2, maybe it was just 2, whatever. The 2 draft leagues ago, I wrote actually like what I was going to say, and then, you know, tried to like, you know, flow with it normally. This, I just clicked record. I was like, whatever, we're just gonna click record and see where it goes, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. With that being said, regular videos will resume starting tomorrow. If you guys have been missing the live streams, we have been streaming Pikmin 4 a lot on the channel, pretty much every day since it's come out so far at the time of this recording. But I do make those videos unlisted because YouTube's algorithm punishes me if I don't. So there is a playlist of the Pikmin 4 live streams that I may put at the top of the channel, so that you guys can see them a little bit more if you are interested. Obviously, I know you guys subscribe for Pokemon content. You know, not a lot of people care about Pikmin, but I'm loving it, and it's a great time. So stop by the streams if you have time. It's sporadically. I don't really plan when the streams happen. If I have free time, I just go into it. So yeah, with that being said, now we're finally done. We'll see y'all in the next one. If y'all like what you saw and you saw what you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.